I can't. Sally sells seashells. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally. Well, hello. It's been a while. Welcome to the Luxury Hybrid channel. I haven't been around in quite some time, so I thought I would kick off today with perfume collection video. I'm going to be a little rusty, so just bear with me. I have something that I think you'll find very interesting. I picked this up. Does this box look familiar? Yes, as you can see, it's Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge 540. I can just say that this will be unlike any review you've ever heard, so stay tuned for that. Also, what I want to share with you, I will be hosting a giveaway. I'll have this running for the next 2 weeks. It's from the house of Parfums de Mali. And I have here a discovery set, the feminine discovery set. So it comes with these scents. I don't remember them off the top of my head, but I will list everything down below in the description box. It comes with a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I hope that you'll be just as excited to receive it as I am to give it to you. I got the idea of doing a perfume collection because I was getting sweaters out of my garage and a box fell over. So out came a couple of empty bottles that were, there were probably just this much juice left inside the bottles. And it prompted me to buy them again because it brought me back to a more nostalgic time, a happier time, and I just wanted to remember that smell. So I'll start off with, I'm going to start off with this. This is Gucci Rush. This was a huge hit. Ooh, I remember being out of school and going to the nightclubs, getting VIP with my girlfriends, walking through the crowd. I would get so many compliments. I would even hear, wow, she's the best smelling girl in this club. And this is going back to about like 2006, 2007. Wow, this is so nostalgic for me. The main accords on this are white floral, woody, patchouli, floral, and aromatic. I was actually surprised when I reviewed the notes on this what was actually in there, because in other perfumes they don't really smell the same. So this reminds me of some good times. Then after the Gucci Rush, I was in Miami. I was with one of my girlfriends and she just always seemed to be a step ahead. I don't know how to describe it. She was a very good friend and she was always that girl who was a step ahead. I just loved her character. I loved the way she presented herself. And I could not get over how good she smelled on that trip. So she was the one who had introduced me to Michael Kors. It was on that trip. It's so funny. Wow. Oh, this, ooh, okay. I started wearing this. It was after a really bad breakup. And I was going on all of these vacations. I was going to Miami a lot. I went to Jamaica. I went to the Bahamas. I went to Spain. And Miami was definitely like my home away from home. Oh. Okay, main accords on this one. Let's see here. There's Balsamic, white floral, woody, Animalic, and Musky. Now, it's very interesting because as I go over the list of all of the perfumes that I'm drawn to the most, I've noticed that woody somehow seems to be on the top in terms of fragrances. I seem to love the wood fragrances a lot. Second place would probably be Balsamics. But this, oh, I think of Miami instantly. I just, oh, Miami. But then moving along, oh, I forgot to tell you the most important part. Okay, before Gucci Rush, I was really into Thierry Mugler, the Angel scent, the Angel perfume. Okay, so with the Angel perfume, let me tell you how I stopped wearing Angel. It was one night of way too many cocktails, just way too many. There was an outdoor lounge. If you were a smoker, you could go out onto the lounge and have your cocktail, drink, and go back inside of the club. So I would go out with my friends who did smoke, and I would always be so upset because it's like you wash your hair to go out and then you come back home and it reeks of cigarettes for days. Even when you wash your hair the next day, you cannot get that cigarette smell out. So it was a night of too many cocktails. I had gotten cigarette smoke in my hair, and I woke up the next morning, all I could smell was my perfume and cigarettes and just the hangover.
Did you die?
I got shot.
But did you die?
No, I didn't die, but I felt like I was near death, and I never wanted to smell Angel again. Never ever. Then I had missed Angel quite a bit. I had been on the hunt for a perfume. I was looking for that Angel effect. And then I moved on to Calvin Klein Euphoria. Now, the reason I have this full bottle, I had purchased a gift set. I was given a gift set. Oh, is this the bottle? I can't remember. Yeah. The main accords in the Calvin Klein Euphoria are woody, floral, powdery, sweet, balsamic, and fruity. These two perfumes for sure have a very molecular smell to them, but nevertheless, I like them. So I'd received a sample in the mail. It was a vial, about a little bit longer, like about that. And I got a good amount of wears from it. And this was in 2014. So in 2014, I fell head over heels with Balenciaga. I was taken aback by the packaging and just the smell on this. I think this is my third bottle, so you could see that I'd gone through almost 2.5 bottles of this. I actually started wearing this again because, like I said, bringing me back to happier times. The main accords in the Balenciaga are woody, floral, green, and ozonic. Now, I'm not sure if the green is categorizing it into the Chypre family. This was just before I met my fiance. No, 2014. We'd been dating already. Oh, wow. I was under the impression that I had never blind bought anything, and I was wrong. I did do a blind buy. I mentioned having a blind buy in my Rouge Dove review, which I'll link down below. But no, I'm mistaken. I had watched a review on the Guerlain Petite Robe Noire. Am I saying that right? This is La Petite Robe Noire. Guerlain La Petite Robe. I can't, it's a tongue twister. Hold on, I want to try this. Hold on. Guerlain. No, hold on, I gotta read it. Guerlain La Petite Robe Noire. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Now, funny enough, I hated this when I first got it. And as you can see, I barely used it. The thing though is that this is around 2014 time as well. I'm not sure if it's oxidized. I like it. Oh, look at the atomizer on that. Can you see that? Ooh. Okay, so I want to say that there's cherry. That was what initially turned me off from this. It smelled like cough syrup, cherry flavor. And I thought, what a disgusting perfume. How does anyone get compliments with it? But it's so weird because I feel like I'm picking up a white floral in here. So I always get confused between jasmine, ylang ylang, and orange blossom. Those three throw me for a loop every single time. So I feel like I'm getting one of those in here. I like it now. It's the weirdest thing. The main accords for this one are fruity, sweet, almond, nutty, soft, spicy, whatever that means. I don't know. To me, I'm picking up a white floral. Okay, this is very molecular, as is this. As is this, but the patchouli in all three of these don't smell like the patchouli that I pick up in other fragrances, because I find it depends. If it's well done, I really can appreciate it. It doesn't bother me. It's not a standout. If it's overpowering, then it's very off-putting to me. I had moved on to Chanel Mademoiselle. I remember a patient I was taking care of came in and she had to disrobe. So when I came back into the room, her cloud, she smelled so rich. I was completely taken aback by it. And she told me what she was wearing. I went out, I bought it immediately. Not putting two and two together, perhaps the aldehydes from it. I kept sneezing every time I wore the perfume. It was so heartbreaking at that time. So I gave it away to my mom, and I told her when she finished that bottle to send me the empty bottle because I wanted to just remember it. I loved the outline of the bottle. I thought it was just so classic. It's so Marilyn Monroe, so old Hollywood. Yeah. From Chanel, I moved on to my Louis Vuitton. How do French people say it? Louis Vuitton Mille Feux. That's what I moved on to. And as you can see, I am completely dry on this. But now this is 2016. I bought it when it first came out. The raspberry and the leather. Whew. I bought this in a travel set. I think I have some B-roll because I had been intending to do a video on a collection video for my fragrances for the longest time, and you'll be able to tell if I find the B-roll the difference in my nails. I'm doing my nails myself at home, so yes. This Mille Feux was a long time favorite. I didn't care if it was winter, summer, spring, day, night. I was wearing this fragrance. The type of person I am is just whatever makes me feel good. It's my mood. It could be a winter fragrance, and if I'm in a mood, I will wear it in the dead of summer. High noon, high humidity, high heat. And when you layer this with Vuitton's Tuberose, not Tuberose, excuse me, Turbulences, which has Tuberose as a dominating note in it, that right there, oof, compliment getter like I've never ever had since the days of Gucci Rush. But no, for sure, this perfume on its own was a huge compliment getter for me, big time. I have here Chanel number 5. Chanel number 5, this is the Le, which means it's, I don't think it's the Eau de Parfum, I think it is the, and it's not the Toilette, or is it? I don't remember. I just remember that this was a lighter, it's the one that has the silver foiling. So on the Eau de Parfum, I know that there was gold on the cap, so that the CCs there show the silver. Now, is this Toilette? Or is this number 5 low? Just low. I don't know what the difference is. I think number 5 was the Eau de Parfum, then you had the number 5 low, then you had the number 5 Eau de Toilette. Is that right? I don't even know. I just remember the differences being Eau de Parfum had the gold foiling on the CCs on the cap, and the Le has the silver. So this I honestly purchased just because it was a holiday limited edition and it was in a red bottle. I think that bottle is gorgeous. This fragrance, what were the main accords on this? This we have a citrus, floral, woody, aldehydic, and powdery. Okay, so I had tested the Tom Ford Black Orchid in the store, and it was nice, and I really wanted to get it because there was so much hype around it. I guess when this flanker came out, the Velvet Orchid, I immediately went out and bought it because of the color of the bottle. Purple is got to be like a secondary. So my favorite colors are blue, red, purple. This one's very soft. This one I can feel that I do pick up velvety and powdery, but not in a vintage way, if that makes sense. This is very calming also. I would actually wear this on a date night, and I really like this detail too, like the gold roping around the neck of the bottle. I'm not sure why, I just think that it's fancy. The main accords in the Tom Velvet, the main accords in the Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. Can't get it together today. Oof. This might be a long one, sorry. Floral, balsamic, sweet, powdery, woody, and honey. Those are the, oh, this is a tongue twister. Those are the accords in Tom Ford Velvet Orchid. Sally sells seashells by the seashell. No, ooh, I can't. Sally sells seashells. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. What in the... Then the last is my Fève Délicieuse. I actually like, and some people get upset at that. This is a magnetic cap, okay? And you are to twist it off. I've seen some reviewers get upset that people pull it off, but I bought this around Christmas time. I hated this at first, and I actually forgot about it, to be honest with you. That's what had happened. So this this is a mood, okay? This is a very solitude mood. And something happens within this where it warms itself to my skin and it provides a comforting feeling. So actually, I forgot that I was wearing this to bed. Yeah, fresh out of the shower in the winter time. Spray this on. By the time I've completed my my nightly skincare routine and gone around, make sure that the stove is off, everything is unplugged, all of my fur babies are in the house. This would have reached the perfect mid-note where it just felt warm and cozy. And I balled up wearing these huge winter socks that came up mid-calf. My favorite flannel, PJs, and I just always crawled into the fetal position with this one. Yeah, main accords for this one. Fève Délicieuse has sweet, balsamic, aromatic, and woodsy. I may wear this to bed tonight.